ArsenalFanTV. I'm here with Max from Forever Dortmund. As you can see behind us there, let me move out of the way a bit. That is, well, when you go in there, that is the famous yellow wall, right? So you go in there and, you know, big stand. That's where all the action goes down, huh? Right? But you know what, Max? I'm on a bit of a scouting mission, yeah? Now, we're coming towards the end of the season, and, you know, we're looking for some new players at Arsenal. Now, you're an expert on the Bundesliga. I want you to give me a few players that, you know, maybe Arsenal should take a look at with regards to signing, you know, because I think our team could do some freshening up. So, who are the hot players in the Bundesliga that we could get?
Well, of course, there's many players of different ability ranges that could contribute to Arsenal in different ways. You have some players who are young talents, up and coming, that can come in and sort of play a role in the future. Dembele. He's not up and coming. He's world class now.
He's world class now, you say?
I'd go that far.
How old is he now?
19.
19, and you'd say he's world class right now?
Well, okay, his decision making at times can be a little bit left to be desired, but in terms of ability, he's even world class now. He's the most talented player I've ever seen play for this club in terms of pure talent.
Wow, what, more talented than Aubameyang?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. Next, he's gonna break Pogba's transfer record, I think, when he eventually leaves us. Yeah.
Wow. So you think he'd go for more than 90 million?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah? Wow. Wow. Well, he is 19. I mean, so, you know, he's still got years ahead of him, but wow, that's high praise. And what, he's been having a great season. Yeah,
definitely. He's had, what, he's already in double digits with goals and assists.
Yeah.
19 years old. And you have to remember the shoes that he's having to fill. Naby Keïta, he was our player of the season last year. He's come in and done an incredible job.
So you haven't missed Mkhitaryan?
Missed him a little bit in the beginning, but now I wouldn't say we do.
So he'd be a good one for us to sign then?
In your dreams, but yes.
In my dreams. It's always in our dreams at Arsenal. All right, give me another. All right, so maybe Dembele will be a bit out of our reach, which is a bit annoying actually, because I think about it, and he was available last year, and Dortmund just went in and got him. I don't know why. You know, a club like us years ago would have been the sort of player we would have been snapping up, but we didn't get him. But give us another name. Who's another player? You know, it doesn't have to be. I know you don't want to give us none of your Dortmund players, and you've already said to me you're not mentioning Aubameyang, and he'd probably go to Real Madrid anyway. But some other players playing over in the Bundesliga that you think they'd be made for Arsenal? Well,
when I see Arsenal right now, one of the biggest sort of gaps you have positionally is in that central midfield.
Yeah.
Now, Santi Cazorla.
Missing Santi.
I mean, he's a brilliant player, but his injury record, his age.
Yeah.
You need someone to, even if not replacing him full time, someone who can come in and play whenever he's injured or if he needs a rest. A player I think can really do that job is a player who plays for that team across the road.
Schalke. Schalke's like their Tottenham, by the way. Schalke's your Tottenham, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, who's that?
Goretzka.
Goretzka, yeah. Goretzka, okay.
And very versatile player, is capable of playing on the wing if you have to, which is very good because, let's say, Santi Cazorla is fit, playing well, and Goretzka is playing well too. He can slot in the wing. But Goretzka is a two-way player, like Cazorla. He can collect the ball deep and then sort of spreads the ball up. He's really quick, so he can bring the ball into attacking positions and really just create a link between offense and defense. Because when you look at Arsenal, you know, Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Özil, you can't say that's not a world-class attack. But then why are they not producing world-class performances week in, week out? And for me, the reason is because your defense and offense are separated. They're two different teams. So you bring in someone like Leon Goretzka. He can link those two together and make you guys play as a team.
Okay, give me another name.
So a little bit less well-known of a player. Plays for Freiburg. Yes, his name is Maximilian Philipp.
I've heard of him, Maximilian Philipp.
Yep.
He's been linked with us and Tottenham.
Exactly. And look, I'm not going to go out and say he's going to do a job right away. And I'm not saying you should necessarily even sign him right this summer, but he's definitely someone you definitely should be keeping your eye on. He is...
What position?
Basically, he can play winger or striker.
That's the sort of player Wenger loves, by the way.
Yeah.
If he's still here. Right, so... Yeah, so striker, you can play striker or winger.
And I think he can play in that attacking midfield role.
Yeah.
And you don't really have many attacking midfielders besides Mesut Özil.
Is that right? We've got quite a few.
This guy, he shows a lot of ambition when he plays.
Yeah.
Despite his young age, he's the highest goal scorer for Freiburg in this moment. Really, really passionate player, hard-working player, really gets stuck in. So now you look at someone like Mesut Özil. You bring in another German, young, hard-working. That would really stretch Özil. That would bring out the best in Özil, because right now Özil can sort of walk around the pitch. He doesn't have competition. That will really make him step up his game, in my opinion.
Okay. All right, give me another one.
Let's see, another player I think who could sort of play, sort of like I said earlier, in that central midfield role is Keïta, who plays for Leipzig.
RB Leipzig.
Yes.
Your favourite team. You don't like many teams, do you? You don't like Schalke, you don't like RB Leipzig.
Notice how I'm trying to get you to sign the best players.
Yeah, he's just trying to get us this is a conspiracy here. He's trying to get us to sign all these players from the opposition. But he's a good player though, Keïta.
Yeah,
I've heard about him as well.
Yeah,
decent.
He's really, really quick. Early in the season, before RB Leipzig announced themselves as a top team, we playing them away from home. The game was tied, and then in the 89th minute or so, Keïta popped up and scored that winner for Leipzig, and since then he hasn't looked back. He's just such a creative player. Got dribbling ability, he's got pace, everything you want in a modern day footballer. But he's a central midfielder, and you don't see that often in central midfielders. Normally, when you look at his sort of the attributes you have, you'd assume he's sort of a winger. But he can play in that central midfield position and do a really good job in it. So I think he really would, similar to Leon Goretzka, help with that sort of central midfield.
Okay, I need another one. Give me one more. One more player from the German Bundesliga that you think, he'd be made for Arsenal.
Well, a lot of these players, like you were just saying, aren't necessarily big name players. But a big name player that I think you can get, Douglas Costa. Now,
Douglas Costa?
Yeah, and...
You think he'll leave Bayern?
I think it can happen. Look, Mesut Özil was a legend at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You convinced him to leave because Özil, under Carlo Ancelotti, wasn't getting as much game time as he would have liked.
Douglas Costa, I'd have him.
Douglas Costa isn't getting as much game time as he'd like. And look, I can already see people saying, "Oh, deluded, you're not going to sign Costa." But look, stranger things have happened. When you look at all of those top players on the market, he's one of the few ones that you look at and think, this can happen.
He's a brilliant player. I mean, I could see him on that left-hand side for Arsenal. Wow, that would be a good addition. What do you think he cost, though? I mean, Costa would be expensive.
He wouldn't be cheap, especially since Bayern don't need money.
Yeah.
They've played hardball in a lot of their transfers recently.
40 million? Get him?
50 million.
50 million. Yeah. I think he'd be worth it though. Douglas Costa.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's a talented player. So quick, so tricky, scores.
He's not just quick. He's so quick when he's with the ball at his feet as well. There's a lot of players that are really quick, but once they get the ball at his feet, they sort of slow down. He's almost just as fast with the ball at his feet as he is without it. And he sort of brings that same tenacity that you have with Alexis Sanchez. Now, obviously, number one priority is to keep Alexis Sanchez.
Ooh, you know what? So hold on. So, if we lost Alexis, could Douglas Costa, is he good enough to be the perfect replacement for Alexis?
He's the perfect replacement. Look, I don't know if there's anyone else that you can bring in like for like replacement for Alexis Sanchez, because he's incredible. Not much you can do about it. But out of all of the realistic people you can get, I think he's the best option to replace him.
It could be a swap deal, because Bayern have been interested. Bayern have been interested in Alexis, isn't it? It could be a swap deal.
But I mean, don't get me wrong though. Having some together, that's
well, that's what we should be doing.
Yeah,
that's what we should be doing. Well, listen, he's given me some good names there, some good tips. Who else is out there that plays in the Bundesliga that you know about that thinks gettable that, you know, would be a good addition to Arsenal's team. Max, listen, it's good to be down here at the stadium. The yellow wall. I'm so jealous. They're still in the Champions League. I mean, I'm gutted. But thanks a lot for that, Max.
Yeah, no problem.
And don't forget, you can check out his channel, Forever Dortmund. Brilliant channel, by the way.